Oh, man. Oh, I got to get that rod out of the rod holder, buddy. Oh, man. Oh, boy, look at that thing. Look at the head on that thing, man. Right here, y'all, we might be about to start this video. Oh my gosh, I think he's got it. Let's reel this one in, folks. Let's reel this one in. This is a welcome sight. My last couple trips have been very limited on the catching. I've done some fishing, done very little catching. You haven't seen those last couple trips. Not been worth posting. But today, off to a good start. I've had baits in for maybe 15 minutes or so. We already got a first fish here, so let me get this one landed. I'll kind of give you the rundown, where I'm at, what I'm doing today, what I'm hoping to accomplish. Obviously, what I'm hoping to accomplish is catch some fish. That's my objective every time I go out. Let me get this hook out of him. You can see he ate a small bait right there. I've got a couple small baits and a couple big baits on. Well, that hook was on there good, threw the bait off. There he is, folks. He's an ornery little devil, uncooperative. Let me let him go. We'll send him packing. We'll dry my hands off here, and I'm going to spin the camera around and tell you, again, just where I'm at, what I'm doing today. So right now, I've just come out here to a creek channel. This is a large creek, the lower end of the reservoir here where I'm at on the Tennessee River. And you can kind of see back here in this creek, it's a long, wide creek. It goes back and got some depth to it. Right now, I'm sitting here. I'll show you here on my live scope, 41 feet. All this right here is bait. I come into this creek, I was actually kind of wanting to go to the back of this creek and kind of get out of the wind a little bit. The wind's blowing out here, out of the main channel into this thing, and it's a little bit cold. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a pansy in the cold. But I was gonna go to the back of this creek and troll my way out, but I saw all this bait here just on the bottom, just right off the bottom, out here toward the entrance of this creek. I said, I'm just gonna start right here. So I spot locked, dropped my baits down. I thought I'll sit here a few minutes, see if there's anything around this big school of shad, and then start making my way back into the creek. So got that small blue cat there on a piece of cut bait. So for bait today, I've got cut bait on my front rods. I've got skipjack, they're fresh. I've got a small skipjack head on the front left and that little body chunk there that you saw on the front right. On my back rods, I've got a live bluegill on the back right rod and a live yellow bass on the back left. So just kind of mixing it up. Cut bait, live bait. My live baits are a little bit bigger size, a little bit bigger profile, so just kind of mix up the size, the type, and try to offer these fish some variety out here today. It's 1:10 right now. I got out here and got set up just right before 1 o'clock, and my plan is to fish till dark, which is 5 to 5:30 these days, now that we're on into late December. So I'm going to sit here a while, see if I can get some more fish. If I do, great. We'll stay here all afternoon. If not, I'm going to start working my way on back in this creek. So anyway, if you're seeing this video, I got on some fish today, so stay tuned. About time to catch another one, by gosh. Is he still on there? Yeah, he's still on there. Let me catch up with him there. Yep, fish number 2, guys. This one's on the skipjack head this time. Same spot. I ain't moved. It's one time it's 1:15, so it's been just a few minutes here since that last fish. I'm just here right around that big school of shad. I mean, they are just on the bottom, just kind of hanging. It's a big school too. And they're just kind of hanging out in this area. And I thought, you got a big school of fish like that, a big school of bait, just right there on bottom. There's probably going to be some fish around. This one here, look at him. He's skin hooked. There he goes. We got the quick release on him. That's how I like to do it, folks. Didn't even have to get my hands wet. Heck yeah, man. Going to catch a small fish. It's always best to get the quick release. We'll send that bait back down. That was the head piece there. So the head and the midsection both have been eaten so far. Live baits, nothing's got after them yet. But the day is young, folks. Let's see if we can catch some more. Oh, right here, y'all. My live bluegill. Boy, something's got him and swimming with him. Yeah, let's pick up on him. Y'all, I didn't even feel that fish hit me. Oh, he just let go. Daggone, man. He just stole my bluegill. I didn't even feel him hit. I just felt like the kayak was kind of moving a little bit awkward, and looked back and my line was back there. Daggone, man. Well, there's one of the live baits finally got touched, but stole it. All right, guys, here's our next bait going down. That's a live yellow bass. We're going to send him down, and unfortunately, that's going to be the last live bait I have. I come out here today with 2 live yellow bass and 1 live bluegill. If you're a regular viewer and you watch my last video that was put out, right up there was getting hit too. It was an ultralight video where I caught these fish. But again, like I had mentioned, my last couple catfishing trips haven't been worth a flip. So I've gone through some of that bait there, and that's what I had left coming out here today, that live bait anyway. I went and restocked on skipjack before I come out here. But just been tough. I've been struggling on the cats here lately. For whatever reason, I'll blame the weather, but ultimately these fish, they're always biting somewhere every single day. So if I'm not on them, it's on me ultimately. But today, started out pretty good here. Got 2 bites, well, 3 bites with that bluegill. Something else had hit that rod and didn't hook up. So I'm gonna put the time in this afternoon. Hopefully we get rewarded. All right, here, look, I don't know if you can see that on the screen. By gosh, he snatched it. I don't know if I had the camera going in time. Well, we got that. I see him right there on the screen, right there under me. Hopefully there's a glare right now because of the dang sun position. It's a bright sunny day. But I had this live scope pointed toward this bait, which is also picking up one of the live bass there behind me on the other side of the kayak. It's a little bit better fish here than the other ones we've got. But the position of that live scope, I can pick up 2 baits. And so I had it pointed toward this one and the one of the live white or yellow bass, excuse me. And got him coming up there and snatching that thing. That live scope don't serve much of a purpose the way I'm fishing today, other than just being cool to look at, to see them come up and how they approach the baits, how they eat the baits and stuff like that. But boy, it sure is helping me catch bait. Them yellow bass that I've got look right there. Hey, that's a flathead. How about that, man? Late December flathead. I ain't caught many of them lately. With our water temps dropping like they have been, it's been a lot slower bite on the flatties. But by gosh, we got one today. That's awesome. Come here, flathead. You're a welcome sight. Come on over here, buddy. Let's get you on up in here. Well, folks, again, people always tell me about the flatheads. They say, Justin, you got to use live bait. I got 2 live baits down there. This one here ate the cut bait. All right, guys, there we go. Nice flathead. I'll take it, buddy. I love every flathead I get, regardless of size. This is a smaller one here, but welcome sight. It's been slow going on the flatheads the further I've gotten on into winter here. That sun's behind me. He's got a big shadow on him. That's all right. I'd show you his belly. It's just covered in mud. He's been down there on the bottom. But nice. Welcome sight, man. Welcome sight. Heck, just getting some fish after the last couple trips out, last couple catfishing trips. Just getting some bites is a welcome sight. But again, I've been using this live scope. And, for catching bait and stuff, it's been excellent. I mean, I have been able to find so many brush piles and know exactly is there fish on those brush piles, what depth are they at, see how they're reacting to my baits after I catch a few, see where they go, that type of thing. So it's been excellent for that. For the catfishing, not really so much. It's not been so helpful with that. But, I've got it out here with me in the kayak, just watching it. When I've got that thing shining toward one of the baits that a fish hits, I can see that fish come into screen. I can see how they approach the bait. A lot of times I see them come up, they just sit there. They look at it, They'll sit there minute, two, sometimes long periods of time, and then swim off without ever touching it. You know, it's neat to see how they react to these baits and how they approach the baits and stuff like that. But anyway, enough of me talking. I gotta get another bait on this front rod so we can catch some more. All right, y'all, I'm gonna take another piece of the skipjack here. Now this is a smaller skipjack. A lot of the skipjack I got were small, but I'm just gonna take this small chunk here. Again, my live baits are kind of a bigger presentation, bigger profile down there. So I'm just taking a small chunk and putting down. And that's 2 fish now. Well, it's small blue to start, and then that flathead both ate that smaller size chunk. So another one going down. That big school of shad has come back into picture here on the live scope. You can see it's about 15, 20 feet out this direction. I've spun that live scope there. That piece of tape indicates which direction it's pointing. So they're right out here this direction. So, you know, I've been on the water. It's 1:53 now. So right at an hour I've been on the water. Caught 3 fish, had 4 bites, and that school of shad has just kind of been staying right here in this general area the whole time. So, you know, again, my plan coming out here was to work this creek, just kind of troll along this creek. But with the bait out here on bottom toward the entrance of it, I really don't see a reason to move unless they move, because as fish become active here in the main channel and come into this creek to feed, well, this school of shad's going to be the first thing that they come to. So if I've got my baits right here around it, they've got an easy meal sitting right there waiting on them that they don't have to chase down or work for. So I'm probably just going to stay here until the bait moves, or, you know, maybe if I just go a long period of time without getting bit, then I'll get on the move. But 3 bites in the first, or 3 fish in the first hour, 4 bites total. I'm pretty happy with that this time of year, so I'm just going to stay camped out here. Well, he is right up there by that front bait. He is all over it, buddy. Look at him. There he goes, too. Let's reel him in. I saw him come up there, too. Boy, he's taking off now. He's mad at it now. It's so cool to see him come up like that. That one there come up on it pretty slow. I had time to get the camera on. I don't know if it showed up or not with the sun where it is, but I seen him with plenty of time to get ready for the bite that it was coming. Wind has really started to crank up too. I apologize if there's wind noise on the camera. I've got my good microphone out here today, so hopefully it won't be too noticeable. That new microphone cuts down on a lot of that external noise. Unfortunately, y'all still got to hear my voice. That ain't we'll call it a smaller fun size. Hopefully he'll do all that thrashing around there under the water. I don't want to get soaking wet on a cold day like today, especially with that wind blowing. That wind will cut through you, man. That's another one on that small chunk of bait, though. That small bait's getting it done. We've just had so much unstable, I don't know what the word is, unstable, I guess, unstable conditions with our weather lately. It's just one front after another. You know, you get a day or two of decent weather after a front moves through, and the fish should be turning on and getting ready to feed up again, and here will come the next weather system. And so it's just kind of been tough lately to get on any kind of consistent bite or pattern, at least for me anyway. You know, I'll find some fish, and then next time I go out, the weather's changed twice and they're gone, and I got to go find them again, you know. This one here got him a small chunk of bait that I can't get that daggone hook out for nothing. I may have to get the pliers on him. Hang on, fishy. All right, y'all, I had to bust out the pliers to get that hook out. You know, not a very big fish. We'll call this a smaller fun size there, but I'm happy to have him, man. It's another bite. It was awesome seeing him come up there and snatch that bait, man. That's a cool thing about that live scope, seeing how them fish eat, you know. Does it help me catch more fish in this situation? No, it ain't doing nothing for that. But it is cool to see him come up there and snatch that thing. Oh man, look right there, guys. Look right there. Oh man, oh, did he tell me he didn't let that go? You tell me he didn't let that go. He did. Boy, something had that live yellow bass, man. He didn't get the bait. He didn't get the bait, but boy, he had him. Let's hold him up here and take a look at him. Look at them scales missing on his side right there. You see them marks on him? Let me point them out there. Look at that. Something had hold of him, man. That side there is a little bit messed up too, but he didn't get him. Didn't stay buttoned up, man. I think he's pretty well killed him. Dang, man. That's awesome, though. Again, I didn't have that live scope. I've got it pointed toward that rod, so I catch it and this other rod behind me. So that one there, I just felt the kayak moving. I look back in that rod, it's headed back the other way. So I'm gonna just take this bait since it's pretty well dead. I'm gonna take my knife and just cut some slits in it, get him bleeding a little bit, and we'll just have a whole cut bait down there. But just got a whole bait that's a larger profile, bleeding a little bit. We'll stick it back down there and see what happens. All right, there we go. There's that yellow bass with some slits in him. We'll see if we can have a little bit more success on the next hook up there. 0 for 2 on the live baits, man. That's the bluegill and the yellow bass both been hit now. Just couldn't stay hooked up with either fish. Oh, I got another one here on this front bait. He's all over it, man. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it. Oh, yeah. That looked like a bigger mark on there too, didn't it? It feels like a better fish too, man. Another one on that small bait, though. We got that one dink blue so far on the headpiece. And otherwise, it's been this small body section. And, of course, the live baits have been hit twice. And who knows how big a fish those were that had them. But this smaller chunk right here, man, it is... Boy, he's fighting, too. He's fighting, man. That feels like a decent fish. He's still right down there on bottom. I'm going to get the camera. You can see him there, hopefully, on the screen. As he comes in and out of the range of that transducer there. There he is back there on the screen, kind of. He's in and out. I ain't got but 2 hands, y'all. I wanted to show you on the screen there, but I need a 3rd arm to operate that transducer. Shine it around. But it looked like a pretty good sized mark, and he's fighting. Man. Y'all, this is the best day of catfishing I've had in a week or so. Even longer than that on numbers wise. The last couple trips just break a man's confidence. I keep putting the time in, keep my baits where fish should be. You do that long enough, you get rewarded. Getting rewarded today. I'm hoping this school of shad around me just stays around here in this area. I'd like to just stay here the whole trip and keep catching these fish. That's another flathead, y'all. That's another flathead. That's bigger than the other one. Heck yeah, man. That's 2 now. That's awesome, man. Water temps out here today, y'all, are, I don't know. This graph here, my regular graph says 52 degrees. My live scope says 49.6. So it's probably somewhere in between them two. It's probably right around 50 degrees. That's 2 flatheads now. And this one here is a pretty dang good fish, man. I'll take it too, buddy. I'll take a flathead any day. Spring, summer, fall, winter. Nice, man. Nice flathead. Get that old hook out of him. He's hooked right there in a tooth patch. He wasn't coming free. Oh yeah, buddy. Look at that, man. How awesome is that? Heck yeah, man. Still got that sun at the wrong angle for me to get a good picture of him, but that's all right. I had the fun of fighting him and the fun of seeing him come up there and eat that bait on the live scope. Again, though, y'all, that's 2 flatheads today on the cut bait. I got one live bait left over here anyway. And the live bait has been hit a couple times. But the solid hookups have been right there on that small chunk, that small, just, quarter, $half size chunk of skipjack. All right, well, let's let this fella right here go. We're going to let him go over here on the side facing the sun. Maybe we can at least get a release shot. There he goes. He gone. Oh, that was a good time, y'all. Let's try to do that again. Well, there's the next bait. Again, just a small kind of sliver of that skipjack. If that's what they want, that's what I'm going to give them. Drop it right down there. Let that sinker hit bottom. There it went. I'm going to reel my rod tip down just under the surface there. That way I can raise this bait up, put it in the rod holder. And now it's down there, 2 to 3 feet off bottom and 41 feet of water here. So it's, 38, 39 feet deep just down there, kind of right in their face as they swim along the bottom. Probably just kind of working around this school of shad there. That just, for whatever reason, just keeps hovering in this area along the bottom. They just keep moving kind of in this area. Fish coming in out of the main channel. Come in here, eat them. Guys, it is 3:05 now. I've been on the water a couple hours. You can see that school of shad, it's worked its way over here under me again. It's just kind of been in and out, but they're here, they're on the bottom. It's a massive school. I'll show you here on my other graph too in the 2D, just so you can kind of see it. Hopefully there ain't a big glare there, but that's what it looks like on the 2D graph. And again, I'm just in this creek here, 42 feet. But that school of shad, man, they are hunkered down on bottom, just a massive school. And my baits are just kind of right here in that general area where they just kind of keep working around. So I am an easy meal for these fish, but it has been a little while since I've gotten bit now. But I just don't see a reason to move when I'm right here where these fish are going to be coming up feeding. So if these shad are going to stay here, I am too. I'm just planning on riding it out here for a couple more hours. Maybe I get more fish if I do get on the move and maybe run into some, but I'm just going to roll the dice and sit here and see what happens. Oh. He just hit that bait right there, y'all. He just hit that bait. He swam up in the water column with it. Look at my rod tip. See it stood up? He's got that thing. Here's what we're going to do. He's swimming that way. We're going to crank down on him. There he goes. That's another one I saw. I had the camera on because I'd watched a fish come up to my yellow bass. And then I saw that one come up and I still had the camera going. That's awesome. Yeah, it's been a little while between fish, y'all. That school of shad still there. They're still just kind of near bottom. All around this area here. I'm just going to hang out here as long as they're here, as long as I keep getting bites semi-regularly. I ain't moving. This is a blue right here. That's another, call it smaller, fun size. He got mud up the side of his tail. Yeah, I'll take it. All right, we got the hook out of him. He took off with the bait or threw it off or ate it or something there. But, again, just a fun size blue cat. I'm happy to have him, man. I tell you, there's times, get on out here, fish. He gone. There's times in the spring and the fall and stuff when the bite's just really good that you kind of get spoiled. You come out and you're catching fish all the time. You're getting quality fish on the regular. And, you get spoiled. You take days like today kind of for granted. But you get on into wintertime, and I'm a terrible wintertime fisherman. I don't like being cold. So I don't fish as much in the winter. When I do fish, it's normally, like right now, or it's noon to 4 or 5 o'clock, you know, after it's warmed up. Not necessarily always those peak feeding time hours. But, you know, you get in the wintertime where the bite ain't as good, at least for me, and you have a little rough stretch, and you start appreciating days like today a whole lot more. And I appreciate fish like that a whole lot more. So he wanted to steal my bait. I'm happy for him to have it. I'll put another piece on. You know, another perk of them eating these small baits, that was another one there on the small, just body chunk, this small sliver of skipjack. But when you're using them small baits, your bait lasts a lot longer because you don't go through as much of it. So that's another perk right here. I think that one's got hooked up on the head, y'all, while I was getting ready to bust me out another bait over here. Let me get that rod out of the way and we'll see if this one's still on. No, he let it go. It was acting like a small one anyhow. Bait's still on there. May send it back down. I'll get another piece of skip cut up for the other rod there. This headpiece ain't had much action today. Got that one small early. Not much happening with it since. I'm gonna leave it down there though. I always like to have a headpiece on. Well, there it is. Next bait going down. Just a sliver, man. That's what's getting eat today, so that's what we're going to keep using. Wintertime, sometimes, you know, when the bite's slow, and smaller baits will get it done for you. It's working for me today. Oh, right here, right here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, I got to get that rod out of the rod holder, buddy. Oh, man. Oh, man, he is a pulling, buddy. He is a pulling. Oh, man. I couldn't hardly get the dang rod out the rod holder. Let's go around this rod here. Let's see if we can. He swam that direction. He didn't go through that line. Y'all, I've about been lulled into sleep here. I've had a long stretch of nothing going on here. It's 4:30 right now. But this one just nailed the skipjack head. Boy, I'm so glad he didn't get up there in my prop of the trolling motor. That'd been bad news, wouldn't it? But he was peeling some drag and just headed out. I wonder if this ain't a striper. He made that hard run there to start. It may be. I don't know. Just kind of feels solid now. Striper would still be running. That was exciting though. I wasn't sure I was going to get any more here before I left. I was only going to give it another 30, 45 minutes. This thing's just kind of going where he wants to go. I don't know how he didn't get in that other line. He swam under that other rod. Thankfully, he didn't get in my prop, though. Boy, that would have been bad. He did get in my other back line over here. That's okay. Oh, man, I'm just hanging on, y'all. Yeah, that ain't no striper. That's a cat. Boy, he feels good, too. This is going to be the best one of the day right here. I'm still in the same spot, y'all. Ain't moved. Just spot locked right here. Just going to ride it out here until I leave. Oh, boy, there he goes again. Man, he made a hard run to start with. I don't know what... I'm pretty sure it's a cat. Blue or flathead, I don't know yet. See some bubbles coming up. Oh, yeah, that's a nice blue. That's a nice blue right there, buddy. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one on that old skipjack head. They've ate that small bait here this afternoon, but I always like to have me a headpiece out. Boy, look at him. He got that front line in. He's got the back line, the front line. He's got them all. That's all right, though. I will take a tangle for a big fish, and that is a big fish. Y'all, I have got a mess and a half, but it is worth it. It is so worth it. Oh boy, look at that thing. Look at the head on that thing, man. I'm gonna bring him in before I unhook him because I don't want nothing to go wrong with this fish. Oh, come on in now. Oh, boy, I got this dang live scope, my bait bucket. I ain't got no floor space in this kayak. But we're making it work, by gosh. That is a hoss of a fish. Just a hoss of a fish, man. I gotta get the pliers here on this thing. Oh man, I'm pumped up about this fish, guys. Y'all just don't know, man, that's a good fish. Oh, that's what he eat. That small skipjack head, but you know, them head baits, y'all know I like them old head baits, man. Them things just catch big fish. And that is a big fish. Oh man, here we go, y'all. I'm gonna hoist this thing up here. This is a hoss, man. Look at this. Oh yeah. Oh man, that's a good fish, y'all. Like I told you so many times, you put your time in, keep your baits on good structure, good things gonna happen. Today, the structure is this school of shad. That's what these fish like here, that's what they gonna come up here and be relating to. I just stumbled across that big school as I was coming in this creek, hit the spot lock button, and been catching some fish this afternoon. Oh man, look at that, buddy. Oh, I'm pumped up. Whew. It's a hoss. Oh, man. All right, y'all. Well, I reckon I've had him out of the water about long enough. Unfortunately, dang sun, that sun's never in the right position for me to get a good picture. That's all right. I had the fun of catching him. Oh, man. There he is, one last look. We're gonna let him go. I'm gonna try to get a release shot in the sun at least, but what a battle, man. This is awesome. Okay, y'all, here we go. Oh. He's ready to go. He said he done with all this YouTube crap. He ain't having no more of it. He's out of here. Oh man, that was awesome, y'all. That was so awesome. I'll tell you something, y'all. It has been a good day. 2 flatheads, multiple blues, and of course that monster blue that I just got a little while ago. I'll take it, especially on a cold winter day. By gosh, that just makes it all worthwhile to sit out here in this cold wind. But nevertheless, that sun's starting to go down over there. It's getting colder by the second, and I'm about to get on up out of here. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.